Hello boys and girls, happy Thursday. This is going to be a little bit of a different kind of lesson than we normally do on our tub times together. Because I really want to get down to the heart of what we've been talking about this week of respect. And to help us do that, Miss Abby is going to have a heart with her. This heart is going to represent the main character of our book today, Oliver Button. And every time Oliver Button has his heart hurt by people being disrespectful, Miss Abby is going to crumble up a piece of this heart to help us see what it's like when we hurt others. Hopefully, Oliver Button's heart can stay uncrinkled throughout this book. But I have a feeling that he's going to go through some hard things. Because the name of this book is Oliver Button is a Sissy. Which is a horrible, mean thing to call someone else.
It's very sad.
So let's go ahead and let's jump into this book. And let's see what is going on in Oliver Button's heart. And Oliver Button is a Sissy. Oliver Button is a Sissy. Story and pictures by Tommy DiPaolo. And there's Oliver Button right there. I think his costume looks awesome. Oliver Button was called a sissy. He didn't like to do the things that boys were supposed to do. See, all the other boys, they play football. But Oliver Button, he liked to play with flowers. I don't think there's anything wrong with playing with flowers. And I don't think there'd be anything wrong with a girl who wants to play football. Instead, he liked to walk in the woods and play jump rope. He liked to read books and draw pictures. And check out those pictures. They're really good. He even liked to play with paper dolls. That's so cool. He must have made that himself. And Oliver Button liked to play dress up. He would go into attic and put costumes on. Looks like he would make the costumes himself out of clothes in the attic. He would sing and dance and make believe he was a movie star. Oliver, said his papa, don't be such a sissy. Go out and play baseball or football or basketball, any kind of ball. Oh my goodness. Why are you crumbling up Oliver's heart?
Because that made him not feel very good.
His own papa said don't be a sissy to him just because he was doing what he loves. That is so sad. But Oliver, he didn't want to play any kind of ball. He didn't like to play ball because he wasn't good at it. He dropped the ball and struck out and he couldn't run fast enough. And he was always the last person picked for any team. Oh, rats, the captain would say. We have to have Oliver Button. Now we'll lose for sure. Oh my goodness. Look at his heart. His papa was mean to him, and when he tried to do what his papa wanted him to do, he just got hurt even more by other kids. Oliver, said his mama, you have to play something. You need your exercise. I get exercise, Mama, said Oliver. I walk in the woods, I play jump rope, and I love to dance. Watch. Look at him go. He is quite the dancer. I wish I could dance like that. Oliver Button seems like a really cool guy to me.
He does.
So Mama and Papa sent Oliver to Miss Leah's dancing school. There he is with all of his friends dancing. Especially for the exercise, said Papa. So Papa didn't like the dancing school very much, but he figured if Oliver was getting exercise. Oliver Button got nice black shiny pair of tap shoes. And he practiced and practiced. Look at him go. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He is a dancing machine. But the boys, especially the older ones, teased Oliver Button in the schoolyard. "What are those shiny shoes, sissy?" they said. "Lottie-doo, you gonna dance for us?" And they grabbed Oliver's tap shoes and they played catch with them until one of the girls caught them. "You leave Oliver Button's tap shoes alone," said the girls. "Here, Oliver." "Gotta get help from girls," the boys teased him. Oh my goodness. There's so many things wrong with this page. First off, it's wrong of those boys to take his shoes from him. But then when the girls do the right thing and help him, it's wrong of the boys to tease him for getting help from a girl. Because guess what? There's nothing wrong with getting help from a girl. You help me all the time.
That's right. We can help each other.
Poor Oliver Button. You're not going to like this page, boys and girls. They wrote on the school wall, "Oliver Button is a sissy." Look at his face. I think that face shows everything. How could anyone ever treat someone like this? It breaks my heart. And it looks like it breaks his too. Oh my goodness. Almost every day, the boys teased Oliver. But Oliver Button kept on going to Miss Leah's dancing school every week, and he practiced and he practiced. Even though the other kids teased him, he never stopped being who he was. One day, a talent show was announced. "Oliver," said Miss Leah, "there's going to be a talent show at the movie theater on Sunday afternoon. 1 month from today. I would like you to be in it. I asked your mother and father, and they said it was up to you." Oliver Button was all excited. Miss Leah helped him with his routine. Mama made him a costume, and Oliver practiced and practiced. He looks fancy. I can't wait to see his dance routine. Finally, it was Friday before the big day. "Class," said the teacher, "on Sunday there's going to be a big talent show at the movie theater, and one of your classmates is going to be in it. I hope you will all go and cheer on Oliver Button." Oh, that's so sweet of his teacher. "Sissy!" whispered the boys. This is his big moment to shine. His big moment. And still the boys try and take that from him. Look what's happened to his heart. On Sunday afternoon, the movie theater was full. One after another, the acts performed. There was a magician and an accordion player, a baton twirler, and a lady who sang about the moon, June, and kissing. All these different acts. Finally, it was Oliver Button's turn. The piano player started the music and the spotlight came on. Oliver Button stepped into it. Look at his confidence and his strength. It takes a lot of courage to stand on a stage like that and do something that you love. Dum dee dum dum dee dum dum dee dum dum. The music went on. Dum dee dum dum dee dum dum dee dum dum. Look at him move. Dum dee dum dum dee dum dum dee dum dum. Dum dee dum dum dee dum dum dee dum dum. Oliver Button took a bow, and the audience clapped and clapped and clapped. That must have been a really good moment for him. When all the acts were over, everybody came onto the stage. The master of ceremonies began to announce the prizes. Look how good Oliver's feeling. He must be so proud of himself. Do you think he's gonna win? Do you think maybe he'll get a chance at this? I hope so.
Maybe.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of first prize, the little girl who did the baton twirling, Roxy Valentine. It wasn't Oliver. He didn't win. Roxy Valentine won. The audience cheered and whistled. Oliver Button tried his best not to cry. I think his heart is a little crumbled up by that. Mama, Papa, and Miss Leah gave Oliver big hugs. "Never mind," said Papa. "We are taking our great dancer out for a great pizza. I am so proud of you." "We all are," said Mama and Miss Leah. His Papa had changed his mind about Oliver. And what's that doing to his heart?
I think it's making him feel a little bit better.
His Papa finally saw Oliver how special he was and knew that he was not a sissy, that he was a really awesome kid. Monday morning, Oliver's Button did not want to go to school. Now, Oliver," Mama said. "That's silly. Come on and eat breakfast. You'll be late." So Oliver went to school, but he was not excited about it. Why do you think Oliver isn't excited to go to school?
Maybe he's a little bit nervous because his whole class watched him and he didn't win.
So he's worried maybe people aren't going to accept him. They're going to keep making fun of him for losing.
Right.
When the school bell rang, Oliver Button was the last to go in. Look, some of the older boys are looking over at Oliver. And on that wall, that's where they had written mean things about him. I don't know. I hope everything's okay. But then he noticed on the school wall, Oliver Button is a star. They crossed out sissy and they replaced it with star. And look at Oliver's face. His shock and surprise. The end. Oliver Button went through a lot in that story, boys and girls. It was really tough on him. By the end, things got a little better. People learned to accept him and love him for who he is. But he had to go through a lot of pain to get there, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And even though his heart got smoothed out, you see the wrinkles and the creases and the rips from all those moments where people were unkind. And that's why respect is one of the most important things we learned this year. With respecting other people, we're able to keep ourselves from hurting their hearts. Because when we hurt a heart and when we wrinkle it, that wrinkle stays there forever, and that person carries it forever. You never know what someone's been through. You never know what pain they have in their heart. And it's important we make sure everyone around us is filled with happiness and joy, and that they know they are loved and they are special. Treat every person you meet like they are treasure. Never treat someone like they're trash. Because we never, ever, ever want to be a reason for someone's wrinkled heart. Boys and girls, that's what I wanted to share with you today. We're going to do some exercises as a class talking about how we can help a wrinkled heart. And then we're going to do a special job of making sure someone in our family feels loved today so that we can make their heart feel great. Let's work hard, let's have fun, and most importantly, let's love each other and treat each other kindly. Thank you, Miss Abby, for being here to help with this.
You're very welcome.
Let's all have fun. See you soon, friends. Bye.